anyone else has a duty to get involved. From a peer review process, I wanted to establish a working relationship with either a recognized organization or a university. One of my interns that had worked with us for 4 years, I made him a job offer, but he had his master's degree, and I wanted him to do it on a portion of our accidents so that we could get, number one, some real good software developed just for our use, things that would allow us to better evaluate data. I know guidelines for acceptance level of data. I may have 440 crane accidents, but if the information I have does not achieve a certain level, that is, there's two sides to every story, then we don't include it in our study. We will include it in from a type of accident. The crane tipped over, we had rigging failure, but from an analysis of who is responsible, we will exclude it from that. So we use them to initiate our study, and what they've done, they came back and suggested that we include marine use and as a fourth category. And so now we have, that should fifth category because we already have 4. So it'd be marine use, and that would be on, of course, any kind of port authorities, dock facilities, things of that nature. Our data bank, back in April or May, we had about 694 crane accidents. As I said, we're right around 740, 754, somewhere in that area. We have worked in every state except South Dakota. And so I'll do a job in South Dakota real cheap if I can point up there to have a complete covering of the entire United States. We're working internationally. I've worked in Africa, Brazil, Canada, Puerto Rico, Sky Coast, Virgin Islands, and of course, at that time I had not done one in Australia. We're working on that one now. And then on the left is the different types of crane types that we have laid out. And if you see the mega crane, that's basically dealing with anything over 1,000 tons. That can be anything from a transit lift to, of course, the newer cranes that we're running into are very large and can have significant capacity. You will be surprised what we get, the homemade cranes that people try to do. And so we have a category just